Hey, hi. So I'm going to show you how to use a tool called PicMonkey. This is a free tool that's available online. There is a free version and a paid version, but everything that I'm going to do, you can do for free. Okay, so if we go back to Terry's Tasty Treats here, you can see that I have on the front page a collage. So I'm actually going to upload that tomorrow when we go over the title section. But there is a collage there, and there is also a background here section as well. And I'm just going to show you how I created that in PicMonkey. Okay, just click on Collage, and then we're going to upload some images. So I have some images here. I'll just grab some of them. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I've been able to select those by holding down the Control key on your keyboard. You can select multiple images at one time, and then just click on Open, and they pop up there. Okay, now what I want to do is they give you a sample collage when you start up PicMonkey, but if you click on the left-hand side where it says the icon for layouts, click on that. And the one I want to go to is Facebook cover, because that is the approximate size. It's close enough and it works well. It's the approximate size of what you will need for a banner, the size of a banner in Strikingly. And then click the one on the far right here. So what I want is I want this bit on the right, and I don't want this. So I'm just going to click the X here to remove the image, and then click it again to remove that whole cell. So now what I have is I have 6 cells here. Now if I look back here, as you can see, I've got 2 cells on the left, 2 cells on the right, and 1 cell in the middle. So let's just go back there, and I will get rid of 1 other cell here. Okay, so now I have 2, 2, and 1 in the middle. Now I need to bring in some of my pictures. So I click on the pictures icon on the left-hand side, and I'll just drag these in. I have the blueberries in the middle. And then I just put these in here anywhere you want. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so there is my collage. Now it doesn't look exactly the same as what I had, and I'll just show you a couple things that you can do. So on the palette, go down to the palette and click on that for the background, and on the top is the spacing. So if you drag that back and forth, you can see how it affects the spacing. You can drag it all the way to 0, so there's no lines in between the images whatsoever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a small bit of spacing there. I'm just going to keep it at around 15 or 16, somewhere around there. And then the color here of the in between each of the images, I can keep that white, or if I wanted to, I can change it a different color. So I can choose colors here. Those don't look all that great. But one thing that you can do that's very interesting, if you click on the dropper, I can actually match it in with the image. So I click the dropper, and as I mouse over something on the image, it changes to the color of what's on there. So I kind of like to match it to this blueberry muffin here. And to me, that looks kind of nice there. I don't have to match it. I can go with the white, but I think I'm just going to try to match it there. It's nice to me. I think it looks kind of nice when you kind of match some of the colors. I kind of like colorful websites and things. Okay, so I went ahead and clicked on the blueberry muffin, and I have kind of a beigey kind of color. So this is the color of the background. So you want to remember that. So you might want to take a note, write it down. That is the hex symbol for that color. It's DFB 069. So I can go ahead and download that. So if I save that, and I'll just say this is my Terry's Tasty Treats banner, and I'm just going to go ahead and save that, and the default is a JPEG. So I'll go ahead and save that, and I'm just going to put that on my desktop. Okay, now the other thing that you can do is if I go underneath here, there's a banner here as well. Now I have a purple one in the one that I made, but if I wanted to kind of match the color, there's a couple things that I can do. So again, I go into PicMonkey, And this time I'm going to click on Design, and I'm going to say a blank canvas, and then I'm going to pick the Facebook cover again. Now when it comes up, it's going to ask you for the color of the canvas. Now if I wanted, I could just take this this color here and it would perfectly match. So if I just click on that and I paste it in there, so I have DFB069 and I hit enter, and that's the color of my canvas. So I could just say save that, and that is I'm just going to say beige canvas. Okay. And so that would be the background that I have there. But say, for instance, I didn't know what that was. I'm just going to go back to the canvas color, and we're just going to keep it white for the moment. What I could do is, if I wanted to match it from here, go down to the butterfly, and that's where the overlays are. Okay, and then you can add your own image at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and add an image that might have something, a color that I want to match. And so I'll just pull up the blueberry image again, because say I want to match that blueberry. Okay, so if I come down here into overlays, into geometric, and I get the, I just get the rectangle. Okay, and on to the right, it has different colors. So color 1 is the outline of the rectangle, and color 2 is the fill. So again, if I click on the color 2, which is a black, and I click on the eyedropper, it can actually match the color again. Okay, so from here I can go for a blueberry, a purpley kind of blueberry if I want to, or I can go for that sort of a beigey color again. So I'll go for the beigey color. Okay, and I'll get rid of the blueberry now because I don't need it. And so now if I want a color with that background, all I have to do is just drag this rectangle, and I'll make that a bit smaller and close that off. Oh, sorry, move that out of the way. And now I have that color again. Okay, so one of the ways where this matching, where you have an overlay, is really useful, I'll just pull this back a bit, is if you, for instance, want to match your logo. So what you can do is, from, again, the overlays panel, just click on add your own and then bring in your logo. So in my case, I have a logo, Terry's Tasty Treats, and I made this online. And in this case, these are actually, I want to match it to the purple. So what I can do is I click on that rectangle that I brought in earlier, click on the blue, sorry, not the blue, color number 2, and click on the dropper, and then mouse over on the purple. And there it's matching the purple again, okay. So then again, I can just get rid of the logo because I don't need it anymore. I was just using it for matching the color, and then pull the rectangle over to the right, and then I can download that. And now if I want, I have a purple banner which I can use. I can use in my website if I want. So now I have a beige banner and I have a purple banner that will actually match the image or the logo that I have on my site. Okay, so I hope that's useful.